National Nutrition Natural Health Reviews. 3 minutes of the latest naturopathic info with Canada's leading nutrition experts. Watch, learn, and get healthy naturally.
Hi there, Dr. Jonathan Beatty, naturopathic doctor and a health expert here at Nationalnutrition.ca. Today we're going to talk about the gift that keeps on giving, known as a cold sore. Cold sores are caused by an infection with a specific type of the Herpes Simplex virus. When you have this infection, unfortunately, it is the type of infection that sticks with you for life. That being said, it is an infection that's controllable. So although you may be prone to developing cold sores, there's a few things that you can do to limit the chance of transmission and limit the actual risk of an outbreak. So the Herpes Simplex virus affects the body. It's typically the same style of virus that can cause genital herpes, but cold sores are a little bit different. They occur on the lips, and they're often preceded by something, it's called a prodrome, or a tingling or a weird feeling or an itch in the lip. That is actually when the virus is its most contagious, so that's when you should probably try and reduce transmitting it to somebody that hasn't been infected with the virus. Some people are naturally immune. The easiest way to see this is, a mother who might suffer from cold sores, but her child might not. That child, they've naturally developed some level of immunity against the cold sore, which inevitably over the course of a child's life, mom's going to transmit just, of course, kissing and loving their child. So the herpes simplex virus is the source of the cold sore, and it's most virulent, or it's most likely to be transmitted when you have that prodrome symptom of itching or a little bit of like a tingle that occurs in the lip. After that, the virus becomes active. It hides in the nerve and it actually comes up the nerve ending. That's why it tingles in advance. And then it creates a sore. The lesions can actually get quite large. And the trouble with them is once you have them, they will self-resolve. However, anytime you have damage to the skin, there's always a chance of getting a co-infection. So once you have that break in your barrier immunity on the skin, there's a good chance that that area is now going to get secondarily infected with a bacterial infection. So if you do have a cold sore, it's important, keep it clean and monitor it for, bacterial infections. The development of pus is a really good indicator of that. If your cold sore starts to get, a pus developing or a severe crust on the outside, there's a good chance that it's been infected with a bacteria and that you should go get it evaluated to see if it has been infected, and if so, with what, and then you can figure out how to treat it. Now, keeping cold sores at bay can actually be quite simple. The interesting thing about the herpes simplex virus is that it seems to be suppressed by an amino acid by the name of lysine. At the same time, it can be promoted by another amino acid called arginine. So of course, having a high intake of lysine and a lower intake of arginine in your diet can actually help your body to manage your cold sore symptoms and basically prevent outbreaks. One of the other things that can affect cold sores is stress. Stress causes a suppression of the immune system. This allows the virus to activate, and that's why oftentimes people, when they go through stressful scenarios in life, often flare up with a cold sore at that time, or if they have a diet that includes a lot of stressful foods. Stress isn't just emotional. Stress can be an immune stress. It can be a dietary stress. So if you take in a lot of foods that your body might be sensitive to or react to, that can actually suppress your immune system itself, leading to the development of the cold sore symptom. So one of the things I do typically recommend to my patients if they suffer from cold sores is prophylactically to take about 1 gram of lysine a day, because this can help to keep the cold sores at bay. Now, that being said, if you're aware of a stressful situation in your life, maybe you go away on a camping trip and you eat completely different than you normally do, lots of junk food, lots of stressful foods for your system, then I recommend, increasing the amount of lysine supplementation at that time to help reduce the likelihood that your body's going to develop that cold sore symptom. So that's cold sores in a nutshell. Hopefully you've learned a few helpful tips that are going to help, reduce the risk of cold sore for you if you don't already have them, and if you do, help at least control the cold sores from developing. So check out more natural health videos, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, please post them below, and always remember, knowledge is health.